Okay, this is a Love, Dead, and Buried haunting. I'm actually above the fog because I wanted to show you an orb. Also, stick around or check the timestamp for descriptions because we're going to be doing the Outlaw's cache treasure is here, and then there's a locked chest here, and the key for it is over here, but we can only get it like during the haunting, so it'll be done afterwards, so stick around for that.
This stuff is thick.
I can see just fine.
I wish they would give us like 3 seconds to switch over before they tell us to switch over. Especially at this point. Figure it out right now.
You have no business. Off with you. Elizabeth. Who are you, anyway? My name is Antea Duarte. You've met my partner. When we met, I thought you alone. In truth, a ghost walks with you.
Aye. Invisible. Indivisible.
You should not be here. Elizabeth O'Hara, right? Yes, and that is my business. Mind you to tend to your own. Did the fever take you? Inevitably, yes. I, and I alone, had long accepted it. Stay away from my sister. Stay away from Mary Claire. Leave us. You have no business here. Move, Red!
Elizabeth cares. Deeply.
I think so too. There's no malice here.
Perhaps something around this cove will tell us about this Mary Claire.
Okay, so we already have a hint. Here's scraps of poetry. There's going to be a lot of poetry. You're welcome to pause and if you want to read it.
Weird. She seems hostile, but also tries to guide us towards something.
Already able to control wisps. Her ghost grows strong fast.
Another poem notebook.
How about a chant to reveal the past?
Do a hearkening.
I raise for now the veil of shadows.
You could have stayed home to write. How's your leg?
Still crippled. Besides, I needed air, and I like it here.
I know you like it here.
Elizabeth! Are you alright?
Yes. Wait. No. My necklace is gone.
Mary Claire is our ghost sister.
Mary Claire is hobbled. Her sister must have done the chores.
They seem very happy indeed.
Another hint.
Traces of a ghost's memory resonate here.
Not a word, not a yearning, and yet the leaves of every tree whisper thy name away.
Okay, now,
You used to
before
write
we
me
go through the
poems.
squeeze through,
If I remembered it, I'd not admit to it.
we're going to go
come
around
on.
this side.
It was not that bad.
And we are going to get the key to Iris Constance's package, which is the locked chest in that house right there.
Did we miss a few?
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Something's concealed.
Okay, the next wisp. More scraps of poetry. Bit of painting.
I sense the fragment of a ghost's voice.
She is the leaf brightening upon the breeze.
How did it go? The light in your eyes.
The warmth in thy eyes.
You do remember. Beware. Wards. Much better. I love doing that.
More poetry.
Sense the ripple of a past conversation.
The dainty sparkle of Helios's lamp shining through the space of each quivering branch.
Annotated poetry. This specific one is going to give us another hint.
Fleeing island and an unwanted marriage. They risked much. It was a brave thing to do. It was so romantic. Go on, say it.
The warmth in thy eyes. In the dark of the night, the sparkle in thy voice, in the depths of my heart.
Ah, I was right.
Don't be rude,
It was
Antea.
terrible. And I still love it.
Echoing chords across the sea, there's a storm when you sleep. Our joined souls usher in the unspoken.
And this is the necklace that she lost in the
Moira
original.
Tynan. Have we heard that name before?
We have now. And we found our tie. Who is Moira Tynan?
Oops, my bad.
Please, leave it alone. Leave it be.
Spectral traces. If we follow them, they can help. There's another trail. This way.
Yeah. I thought they just showed up. I remembered incorrectly.
The dead left a mark here. I can reveal the stains.
Fair is foul and foul is fair.
Love poems, fortified quick mist. She's a fiercely protective ghost.
That gives her power. We should take care.
Okay, so if you get lost in the fog, this is where we are. This is the barn, and we went up and came around to the left. This is a cursed chest, by the way.
Begone, you trespass here. Leave us be.
I'm afraid we can't do that.
If a sliver of kindness yet remains in your hearts, please leave.
What happened? How did you die?
We are all mortal. I knew it, but strangely I thought myself exempt. A bad cut, badness in the blood. I rotted from within, and that was that.
You shouldn't be here. What binds you? What's keeping you here?
What binds you? What keeps you? Leave us be. Leave Mary Claire alone. You have no business here.
She's strong and defensive. The sister, Mary Claire, should be nearby. Look for a house. Oh there. Anyone home? Mary Claire, how is your sister? Is everything all right?
And silence is your answer.
Let's try to find something useful outside of the house then.
There's one of the cursed chest things. We'll do it after. Check timestamp for that, because I'll go ahead and collect them in this. We're going to head down to the workshop now.
The words of a ghost may resonate here.
I see the apron you wore to the river. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see its wings rise like sails in the harbour. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
Do you recognize the verse?
No, but I see spectral stains enveloping the building and blocking the door. How did the poem go again?
I don't think the poem referred to this.
This wasn't part of the verse.
Oh, does it have to be done in order? Last time I did it in a different order, and I guess I did it correctly.
Sense the ripple of a past conversation.
I see all the milk you
Interesting.
sifted this morning. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see all its freckles sprayed onto your clogs. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
Okay. Now we can do this one.
I see the curds that you plucked from the way. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see the colander resting in the hay. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
The words of a ghost may resonate here.
I see the cheese you stir for me and my sins. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. Oh, please do gift me this mouthful of mercy, so the mournful morrow cleaves.
The thread is gone.
More poetry.
By the hearth, the bed is made, the goose is cooked, the bread is baked.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
I have no idea what that one is. Alright, so here's the important one. This one's the important one. It's a letter to Elizabeth from her mom, I think, or dad or something, whatever that word is. Her dad, I think. But it talks about how no one's seen Moira since she refused to wed this guy. And that her sister is doing quite well.
This letter says Mary Claire got married. In Ireland.
But they're here in New Eden. Wait. Of course. This isn't Mary Claire.
Moira Tynan was betrothed to some fella. Moira fled with Elizabeth to avoid the marriage.
Mary Claire isn't Elizabeth's sister. It's a pretense to allow them to be together. We know Mary Claire is not who she claims to be. We know you're not sisters.
Enough. Leave her alone now. She doesn't deserve any trouble. Leave us be.
They were in love. Their love binds them together yet. I hear it happens.
Let's go have a wee chat with them.
Okay, so we have everything we need for Elizabeth now.
A ghost in love is a force to be reckoned with.
I believe you. Oh there! Moira! Elizabeth! I wish to help you. Will you talk to me?
Be off with you, Scotsman.
Moira, I only wish to talk.
You shouldn't be here.
Nor should you, Elizabeth.
Who are you?
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. He is also the man I love.
How do you two... I don't understand.
A long story. As is yours, I'm sure.
Our predicaments are similar. Each only wants to protect the other.
Then walk from this house, never to return. Leave us be.
We could do that, but Moira will die.
How dare you? What do you want?
You have loved each other. A love so great not even death could tear it from you. But Elizabeth, you must realize that you are feeding on Moira's life to continue your own flicker of existence.
And what of you? Does the same truth not hold? Are you not hurting him by staying?
We find other ways for Antea to feed. Banishers, remember?
Show me how. That's your choice and I want the same.
It's not that simple. Us being Banishers is the only reason why Antea can be fed.
And it has its limits. Her love is a death sentence. She is killing you. You will both wither.
Life without her. Can't stand the thought of it.
I know the feeling.
I can't do without her, not here, not anywhere.
There's a haunting here. We're ready to bring it to a close.
So my other file, I did blame Moira, and it causes Elizabeth to come back and fight you on the beach. But I just can't do it again. So we're gonna ascend Elizabeth. Even though I'm doing a resurrection playthrough, I hope I have enough.
Protect you, Moira. Her ghost is strong and only grows stronger. Soon she'll become untamable. Accede to her request. Ask for help.
Should we do it, Liz? Should I ask for help?
Yes, you're so strong. I see it, and God sees it too. And your love for him will keep the yokels away. Moira, you were the fire in my heart. You tended me. I basked in your glow. My restful heart was your great gift to me.
Don't go.
This is our home, and always will be. As long as you carry me in your heart.
We won't let your woman face the world alone. We promise. Go in peace now, Elizabeth. You may go.
She is gone. I think I need some time.
Here you go. Alright, so now we are going to, since we're here, we're going to go ahead and collect the cursed chest stuff since we're here.
I hope she can manage on her own.
And finish the locked chest over in the other area. So there's one figurine. That's the shepherd. Oh. So now we have 2. Don't get distracted. Oh, and a collectible. New Eden Cursed Death. Forgot about that. Dearth. Written by Lucy Barrow, who was the ale wife. Alright, let's go open the cursed chest, which is in the barnyard.
This is cursed, no doubt.
You are gone, command you.
Okay, this is a safeguard rifle. Hitting a weak spot with the rifle reduces the next damage taken by 90%. Okay, now I'm going to put a cut here, and we are going to go get the locked chest over near where the haunting started. Okay, we're back at the house that's above the beach where the haunting started. The Outlaws
You're on your own.
Sure
cache
that
map.
treasure is nearby.
Oh, crumb. I need to remember where this is. That goes toward. Oh, there it is.
The ward's power is gone.
Okay. So now, if you have the Outlaw cache map that you got from the Beast chapter, that refers to this waterfall and this rock right here.
Off we go then.
Alright, now this chest... Now remember, we picked up the key near the start of the haunting. So if you don't have the key, or you missed it, check the timestamps in the description, and it will show you. Now this has been one of my favorite rifles. I use this now. And by hitting, they mean shooting, not hitting with R1. But if you shoot someone, the manifestation meter will fill 20%. You can see it. You can usually get about 2 shots off before it actually like refills completely. So it's pretty OP. It's pretty nice. Even though it lowers some other stuff. I actually really like this one. Because I like using Antea, so. Oh, one more. There's also an orb above it. Forgot that part. Okay, now I'm done.